indication that Rock City Harvest Church is live. I think. Did y'all get one? All right. So what I want you to do now is I want you to click that, and I want you to hit share. That way we can get some more viewers tuned into this live broadcast here tonight. Are we ready? Looks like we got 3 in the same shot up there. Ain't that amazing? That is something. Let's make something happen with them cameras. Let's make some movies, guys. Here we go. We are live. Boom. Hello, neighbor, and welcome to the program that is brought to you by Rock City Harvest Church.
Oh, I guess my part is...
That's your part. Oh, you messed it up. Here we go. I got to start the music again. Hello, neighbor, and welcome to the program that is brought to you by Rock City Harvest Church.
And all the friends and partners of this ministry.
Sandy, you look different. You let your hair grow out.
I know, I did. And I got it lightened.
See, I'm really Arthur. Just a little miniature version.
You have darker hair.
I have darker hair. So right now I do, definitely. We want to say welcome to the Wednesday night church service online, live here from Rock City Harvest Church. Mom and Dad are taking the evening off to tend to some personal matters, and so we are here, and we have got a full crew. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Why aren't you holding your mic, Zoe? My goodness, my goodness. Good. Well, are you there? You know what? I usually have headphones on, so we're going to do a little sound check here. So here we go. Make sure we're working. Are y'all on?
Yes.
Yep. I think we're all on.
Zoe is not on. Zoe, don't hear you. Zoe, talk.
Hola.
Hola. There you go. I see. It's amazing.
Much better.
Leave the whitest girl on the set to make the Spanish comment. Hola. Well, where am I at? Right here? You're in the right place tonight because we're going to have some fun. I mean, if you like laughing, if you like just having a good time, you're going to want to be a part of tonight because I'm going to, let me do a thing here. There's a little something that we're going to let you see later that is absolutely hilarious that took place about, I think we were thinking 17 or 18 years ago. Let me see. If y'all see right there, that is a car auction, and this is the story called the Model T story. If you have never heard the Model T story, you do not want to, I was going to say touch that dial, turn that channel.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to click off. You
It's
don't want to miss it.
hilarious.
It is funny. It is hilarious. Have you ever heard the Model T story?
I have not.
No, I just realized we haven't shared it in so long, and they were,
You know
they
what?
were
There's
babies.
In the video, there's a scene where David and Jessica Gilson, they used to attend here, real good friends of ours. They used to attend here years ago. They're seated, and right next to David, I believe, it's like a seat over, is Kristen when she had her spiked Brenda Warner hair.
That's the iconic look right
I
there.
didn't even know.
holding this little blonde-headed thing in her hands. So I think Caitlin was like 2 or 3 when this happened, and Sydney was a little baby, so no telling where she was in the place. So, but, am I missing anything? Let's see. All right, let me get queued up here. Before we get into anything, I want y'all to hear one of my favorite songs. This is my mama's favorite praise and worship song right now. It is just simply called The Goodness of God. You can switch to 4. There you go.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. In all my days, I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, just like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. It's your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. 'Cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Yes, I do. 'Cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Come on, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna sing. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I'm gonna sing, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of
Alrighty. I think we're back. We're back. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You kids sing pretty good.
That's good too.
Y'all look good too. You know, it's good to have a good singer. It's good to have a pretty singer. But when you've got both, now which one of y'all's pretty and which one of y'all's good?
A little bit of both.
Oh man. See, y'all don't remember, and I think it was before I was born. There was a group back in I think it was Donnie and Marie Osmond. They'd come on. She'd say, "I'm a little bit country," and he'd say, "And I'm a little bit rock and roll." So look at Roger out there. He knows it.
I used
Yeah.
to watch that show.
I think you watched the reruns.
Probably.
He watched them when they first aired. Oh, goodness. Once again, we're so glad you have joined us tonight. This is fun. We're having a good time. If y'all would, on your Facebook there, hit that share button. Hit share and say, join us. Watch these crazy folks as we have church right here from Rock City Harvest Church. We are definitely not social distancing up here, but the rest of the place is. And I'm telling you, I miss
Doesn't really
people.
matter. We're family.
We're family. We really are. If Dr. Fauci can sit next to his family, we can. Uh-oh. I said Dr. Fauci, we might get pulled off here. Have you noticed my hair? Y'all notice my hair?
It's too long.
It's too long, but it's also kind of slicked back.
She held nothing back right there.
You did.
It's a
You
little
kind of went
too
straight for the
poofy on the
jugular there.
side. It's
It's kind of slick. See what you've heard of Church of the Last Days? This is hair of the last minute.
got it.
The reason is earlier tonight, there was, earlier today, we were coming in setting up. I walk in the back of the church, and I smelled something. I smelled a skunk. Well, it was either a skunk or it was Starbucks coffee. Or somebody was smoking weed, Dennis said. I'm not sure. Dennis White would know that, or Billy would. I wouldn't know.
You know,
Roger's over here nodding his head. Both of our cameramen want to know if somebody was smoking weed. No, they weren't smoking weed in the church. But so it was strong.
It was very
strong. We went ahead and set everything up, and I was up behind the hill, and we live behind the church long ways, and I looked, and I saw something crawling across the ground. And I did. And I'm going to try something here. Let me see if I can pull this off. I am reaching for the stars here. I'm going to try to get this into my computer here. I look and I see a black and white Pepe Le Pew walking across the back of the property.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was walking. It was, and I saw it. It was so cute. I told you to go down and hug it, but he wouldn't. But you saw it, right? Okay, you saw it.
I told him if he got sprayed, he was going to go live with Grandma and Papa before.
You told me that.
Yes, I told both of you.
We told both
and you couldn't
of
come
y'all.
home until you didn't stink anymore.
I'm walking down the hill. If you get sprayed, you're living with your parents.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she said. So, all right, let me see if I can make this happen. I don't know if I can make this happen or not. Oh, I know how I can make it happen. I have ways. Anyways, this little creature was walking behind our church, and so it walked behind the church, and then it came back out. And I was like, okay, no biggie. And I was going to call animal control, and I was like, no, let the thing. And it looked like it was going in the woods, and Judah said it came back out. Well, then I go down, I take a golf cart, and I start looking to see if I could find it, and I noticed something doing this. It looked like a piece of paper over by the air conditioner, and it looked like it was maybe a bird cleaning itself off in the water. All right. And I want to show y'all what we saw. Y'all want to see it? All right. Hold on. Don't switch to it in the back yet. Hold on. Let me make sure I've got it right here. Yep. We got it right. All right. Hold on. I got to make sure we get it set up. All right. Switch to it. Director in the back, go ahead and switch to that. All right, here we go, y'all. So what we have here is a skunk stuck in the air conditioner. Come here, follow me. Come here, follow me here. I'm telling you, Judah's following me. Watch. In the air conditioning unit, trying to get in. That's a pretty big paw right there. Look where the skunk was stuck. Look.
Judah was too scared to get closer.
No. I'm
apparently.
going to back it up. Keep right there. The skunk was stuck. Vern, I don't know if you're watching. The skunk was stuck in the frame of the air conditioner underneath, and its little paws were sticking out. And so I'm thinking,
Aw, that's so pitiful.
it's okay. Bring it back to here on set for a second. We'll go back to 4 in a minute. It was like its head was stuck and it couldn't get it out. It brought back flashback of memories to me. Because, Bobby Joe, I hope you're watching. When I was about, 11, 12 years old, we were in Sacramento, California at a mall. And there was this NFL shop there, and I love sports. I'm an NFL fan. And they had, I ain't kidding you now, they had an actually it was a Los Angeles Raiders at the time helmet, authentic, $275. I put that thing on my head, and that's about where it ended right there. It went on, but it wasn't coming off. My family's always teased me about having a big head. You looking at me, all three, not you. Y'all got big heads. Your sister has one. Your brother has one. It was stuck, and so they had to get on both sides and pull the thing off, and they finally got it off. So I felt bad for this guy. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back, guys. Here we are again. Watch what happens, I think. So what we have here is a skunk stuck in the air conditioner. Come here, follow me. Come here, follow me here. We have a skunk. Yeah, Bobby Joe commented, got it stuck in the air conditioning unit, trying to get it. That's a pretty big paw right there. I don't know if that's a baby or a baby. Keep watching. Keep watching. So we called animal control. They show up. Here she is. This is Charlie.
There you go. There you go.
And she pushed his head through somehow.
Skunk is out the hole.
And we got out of there. Look, watch.
Make it matter.
Watch how fast we get out of there.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Good job. The skunk is out the
He's
hole.
free, or she.
And now don't do that again. I wonder if it was a baby or a biggin. And we were trying to figure out, you heard if I was a redneck, if it was a baby or a biggin. And, well, y'all laughing at me over there. What happened was, she said, well, how big, when I called her, she said, was it, now listen, was it a kitten or a cat? I'm like, what? She says the size of it. Is it a kitten or a cat
I was
size?
like, those are under the house.
I'm like, yeah, we got kittens up here. So I'm gonna show y'all if it'll work here. I'm gonna show y'all what the yep. Here's the mama. Here's the mama. Won't y'all say something while I'm pulling this up?
Yeah.
Y'all don't have anything to say?
I don't know.
Y'all
that
just leaving
seemed like
all this
some-
to me tonight, ain't you?
That seemed like some Steve Irwin stuff right there.
Steve
You know, I did think about bringing out my accent, but for some,
It just didn't flow with the moment. It's okay.
You had to bring the Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
I
accent
was,
out.
boy, I tell you what,
That was
I
a
was
better
about to
fit.
get her done. I'm
Yeah,
telling you
especially
right
for
there.
a skunk.
I'm
It
telling
would
you
have
right
fit
there.
better.
That was, you know what? I'm on. Well, forget it.
was like
You know
an
what?
amphibian,
It was a
but
mama.
baby.
It was a mama thing, and it was a big one. I mean, the cat was the cat. The skunk, big one, was like the size of a coon, and this little one.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody asked, tell me the
Yes.
thing's okay. I guess it's okay because Julia
Yes,
and I
it's
went down
okay.
later. And I took towels and I stuck in the holes so the skunk can't stick his head back out because the dingbat was trying to come back out the other hole.
So finally, eventually, it will find its way back out the way it got in.
Yep. So hopefully, but it's right over there. If you want to know where the skunk is, it's right over there. So in the meantime, let's see, who am I going to draft for this part of it? Sydney, there is something your mother has done several times, and
Should I mess it up just to be like her?
you can just be like her.
No.
But you can do it, and you'll be on the screen for just a minute, but we'll also bring it up on the screen. So if y'all would, can we get a shot of Sydney there? Some camera guy.
Please, hello.
That's not Sydney.
That's my
That's
mother.
not Sydney. Okay.
Which camera do I look
Direct.
at?
Look straight ahead, I believe.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Do you want me to like say the what's it called? The reference first.
You can try.
Okay.
You can try.
Ephesians 3:20. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we could ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us.
Oh my goodness, you did that
Very
without even having to read it. Now, do you want the
She had it on the screen.
It came up later. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this Sunday is y'all's last Sunday here for the foreseeable future. Is that right?
It is.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Oral Roberts University.
Oh, now you going too?
I'm going to.
But this
Sad.
is your freshman year, right?
Freshman year, yes.
And this will be your you got 3/4 of a freshman year, almost, because you got shut down in the middle of COVID.
A little bit.
True.
A little bit. They've been home. They're getting stir crazy and they're ready to go. And so Sydney will be checking in a week from Saturday. Nicole will be checking in Sundays a week from now. But they're going to be here this Sunday. It's going to be an exciting time.
So make sure you come and tell them bye. It's not like forever bye, but
It's not
just
forever bye, but
for now bye.
For now bye.
We'll
For
be
now
back
bye.
sooner than y'all think, for sure.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Now, in the meantime, where am I over here? All right. Now, if you would like to, well, see, my cameraman switched on me. Now I know how Daddy feels sometimes. You wonder which camera you need to talk to. I'm going to fix that this next week for him. Am I here? If you would like to be a part of tonight's, the Wednesday evening tithe and offering, you can. All you have to do is go to rchc.com, and you can notice on the website, right up in the top right-hand corner, there is a gold world. The gold world says give online. And you can click that, and you can use your debit card. If you would prefer to use your phone and Cash App, well, guess what? I didn't say switch back in the back. I didn't say switch. Bring it back. Bring it back. There you go. You can use your phone. You can go to rcac.com and click the lime green little button that says Cash App, or you can do it right there on your laptop. It'll work either way. So we would appreciate it. We thank you for your giving. We thank you for being a part of what God is doing here at Rock City Harvest Church. I know Mom and Dad would appreciate it. The team here would appreciate it. Thank you to all of those who are a part of Rock City Harvest Church. We appreciate your giving. And for those of you that don't even attend here, but yet you have been faithfully supporting during this time, we are grateful for it, and we thank you. So these people down here are talking a lot. You know, you're talking a lot. Do what? You were looking at Cash App? You really were looking at
We're
Cash
about to
App?
Cash App. We got to tithe.
You were tithing just then?
Yeah.
Were you giving right then?
Yeah.
Talk away. My goodness, these girls wow.
Don't question us. You know what we were doing.
Okay. All right. Let's see who I see. I see who's all on tonight, Kristen? Who's here?
Let's see.
Jerry, my old girlfriend. How you doing?
Do you really want me to say some of these names?
Yeah, you can call the name. You got to talk loud.
I know that. There's a Christy Barnes, Leanelle, a Caitlin,
There's Heather.
Heather, Madison,
Sup, Duncan?
and Roger Cook. There's just so many.
Yes. We are glad y'all here tonight. Let's see. Now, Zoe, I asked you today, what was your favorite Bible story? And you told me, what was it?
David and Goliath.
What is it about David and Goliath that you like?
Well, everybody was too afraid to face the giant, and David was this little kid who believed in himself and believed in God that he could take down the giant, and he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty much sums it up right there. So David was this kid who believed in himself and he believed in God. Both of those are important.
Yes.
It's not just enough to believe in God sometimes. You also need to believe in yourself.
Good point.
That's an amazing point from an 11-year-old, soon to be 12. How many days? You counted them off yet? Ask Aunt Bobby. She'll help you. She counts off the days. She probably knows how many days it is until December 21st.
It's about 40-something.
40-something? Well, what's today's date?
July 29th.
How many days are in August?
31.
31. You had the question and you're going to college. So let's see. 31 plus 4 plus 2. You're right. You're only 47 days away. 37 days away. Oh my word. 37 days until she's 11. All right. The moment we've been waiting for. I think. Let me make sure I got it queued up over here. About 17, 18 years ago, we went to a cruise auto auction with my Uncle Douglas. I asked him today, when did that take place? And I said, was it 03 or 02? He said, 03 sounds about right. I'm not sure. He said, but don't be telling my history. I said, too late. You tune in tonight. So I was talking with Dad, and they were going to be here tonight, and something came up, and I said, we need to share that, because if you haven't had a good laugh in a while, hold on a sec. Carrie Rainwater, why did you not rescue the skunk? It's probably strapped under the AC. Put it with the kittens.
Oh,
no, darling.
sure.
Oh, darling, let me tell you something here, sweetie. Let me tell you something here. The big skunk is not trapped. Oh, put the skunk with the kitten? Carrie, you get yourself up here. You get the skunk out.
She will, so don't say
Come
that.
on, get the skunk. You know what, Randy? We can tell Randy we'll do a live call-in show on Drive Time Sports to see how many people think Carrie's gonna get sprayed. Carrie, you crazy? Bobby Joe said 145 days until her birthday. Hey, Kenneth, glad to have you tonight. So here we go. Ready? Oh, this is the story of the Model T. Can we have it up in the back?
Yesterday.
Oh, that's not the right one. This is the right one.
Yesterday we went to an auction in Hot Springs, and they had some of the finer antiques you've ever seen at the cruise auto auction. They had the Rolls Royces and all the collectibles there. Hundreds of cars being auctioned off. And they brought this beautiful little white convertible Volkswagen through the auction. And my brother invited me to go with him. Chopper and Dennis went along with my brother's son. And as we were watching the cars come through, this real nice little white Beetle Volkswagen, cloth top, nice with little mag wheels on it, coming through there, and my brother just fell in love with it. He said, I'm going to bid on that car. So when it came through, well, they started bidding, and my brother jumped in there and started bidding on it. I mean, it got up into the thousands real quick. Well, when the bidding was over, my brother had bought him a Volkswagen convertible. He wanted it bad. You could tell that by how high the bid got on it. Caught up in the emotions of the auction, sitting right in front of us was a Model A Ford that had been restored, worth probably $20,000-$25,000. It was immaculate. And my brother said, I'm going to bid on that one too. And right beside it was the one that caught my eye. It was a Model T. And I thought, now the Model T is older. I mean, it was beautiful black in original, well, not completely, but as close as you could get. It, I mean, had a brand new top put on it, but I mean, it looked like the day it came out of the factory. I said, that's going to cost a lot more than that Model A. It's older. Sitting there all shiny behind these ropes that they rope off the high dollar ones to keep you from getting to them. When it came time to auction these two automobiles off, they pulled the ropes back, and the one automobile, the Model A, the one my brother wanted to bid on, they pulled it out. And the bidding started. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I mean just 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, who give me 5, who 5, 5, 6,000. I mean, it just escalated up there real quickly. My brother, I don't think he ever got a word in edgewise. It got so high, and the bidding stopped. And when the bidding stopped, they said, you did not meet the reserve price, so we're going to put it back where it come from. So it didn't sell. Well, the other one there, the Model T, it looked like it was worth more than $20,000. And so they pulled it out, going to auction it off. And the bidding started. I mean, it just went up real fast. My brother, this ain't the car he wants, but we have this information in our head that this car is going to go more than that car, and if it goes for more than that car, the reserve price is higher on this car than it is on that car. And so my brother decided he'd jump in there and bidding early. At least he'd get the fun out of bidding, because the reserve price is going to be set so high, he ain't going to have to worry. You ain't listening to me. He's not going to have to worry about paying for it. He's just going to jump in there and start bidding. I'm telling you the truth. My brother lifted his hand up. The bidding was going, and they clocked him in. $77,250 for a Model T.
Y'all keep watching.
I'm telling you the truth. It went so fast and just leveled off right there at $72.50. And this guy came up to my brother while the bid was going. He pointed at my brother and he said, it's your bid. My brother just laid back and smiled. He said, I ain't worried. He said, it ain't reached the reserve yet. He said, you're going to park it right back over there. I know what you're doing to me. He said, you're going to park it right back over there. Hey, what do be 73, back out 73. And nobody's bidding. My brother's locked. My brother's locked in that bed. And oh my, Beth, I wish you could have had a video camera. I wish you could have seen my brother's face. He's sitting there, and they said, hey, what I mean, they said, oh, the reserve has been lifted. This car's gonna sell today. And my brother's sitting there on the front row. And he said, when they said the reserve has been lifted, my brother hollered, what? He said, my God, I just bought a Volkswagen. This car is going to sell today. Somebody, who's going to bid? Who's going to bid? Who's going to bid? Nobody bid. They turned to my brother, hit the gavel, sold for $72.50. My brother. It's the funniest thing you ever seen in your life. Now, it's just getting started. It's just getting started. Because my brother is at the place where he can buy it. You know, he can buy the car. Not gonna bankrupt him. His wife gonna get him. His biggest concern is not writing a check. His biggest concern is showing it to anyway. Anyway, I need to go ahead and preach now, but the funny thing happened is we went over by the car, and the owner came over, and my brother said, how do you start this thing? He said, have you ever drove a standard shift? And my brother said, yeah. He said, have you ever drove an automatic? My brother said, yeah. He said, forget everything you've ever learned about driving. He said, don't think about how you drive, your standards in your auto. This thing is completely different. He said, what you think is the brake is the speed of it. What you think is going to stop it ain't going to stop it. He said, what you think is forward, reverse. He said, this thing. He said, and my brother said, going, and he showed him all the things. It's just, I mean, it's another world inside a T model. And so he says, I'm taking too much time, but he says, look, if you want to start it, you get out here on the front of it. He said, don't hold it like this. He said, hold it like this. Make sure your thumb is underneath there. He said, you pull it one time, pull your hand back, the thing will start, and it'll beat you to death. He said, whatever you do, he said, make sure you got a block on the front wheel. When you start it, he said, it'll run over you. That thing will kill you. You got to understand, my brother has just bought a killer. And this guy is describing that it's painted black. It looks like a nightmare to begin with. And my brother says, how fast does this thing go? He said, well, said now in this one gear, he said it'll get up to 8 miles. He said, once he gets to going, said you push it down. He said, it'll get about 35, but it won't stay there very long. It overheats. He said his best operating range is around 20, 25. He said, but you don't want to go too far at that speed either. And he's telling him all about how to operate this new high-dollar machine he's just bought. And the way you check the oil in it is you climb up underneath it and you turn this little cockpit. If oil runs out, there's plenty in there. If it don't run out, put some more in. He said you'll know when it's just running just right because there'll be some water and steam coming out to hit the cap up here. You'll know it's running. I said once you get steam, he said don't worry about it because after a while it'll just shut down, won't run no more. He ain't gonna hurt it. My brother looking at me. He said, Arthur, you understand it? I said, yeah, I got it. He said, can you start this thing? I said, sure. He said, can you up? I said, no problem. My brother just, yeah, he said, parts, it's just a true story. Everything I'm telling you is true. He said, parts are easy to come by. I said, they're as cheap as a Volkswagen. I'm using up a lot of valuable time here. I didn't mean to, but I'm going to give you this word in a little bit. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. Let's see. And the steering wheel. Has anybody ever seen a T model? The steering wheel's got the little button on you push, and the whole steering wheel kind of comes up over the left like that. That ought to be an indicator right there. It says it's going to take some screwed up head to drive this thing. And see the oil and oh, by the way, he said, "How you check the gas in it?" He pulled up the front seat and had a paint stick there. Said, "You stick it in like this, and it's got 2.5 gallons in it." Put the paint stick back there. He said, he showed us the throttle and the spark advancer or something other. He said, "You put this thing in right here." He said, "You hold it here and you go down the road." He said, "When it starts spitting and carrying on like that," he said, "you just change it." He said, it says, it sounds like it's going to die on you. But said, "It ain't going to die on you." He just keep on. It said, "Oh, by the way, when you get ready to start it," said, "you turn the key over this way for a while. And when it runs a while, you turn it back over that way for a while. When it starts spitting and sputtering and it starts wanting down, you feel like it starts popping and backfiring. And then you flip it back over here for a while, and then when it starts backfiring there, you spend most of your time just turning it. You got to have 6 people to drive this one thing, Just put a brand new top on it. It's one-man convertible top." He said, "It's one-man deal." He said, "Not so." He said, "This thing takes 3 men to put it on." He turned to my brother. He said, "Do you have a trailer?" He said, "How you going to get it home?" My brother looked at that man. He looked at me and he said, "Man, I don't want this thing." "I don't want it." He said, "I'm going to run it back through the auction." Bottom line, he paid the guy $500 to take it back. We've decided this is how he makes his living. Selling this team, he's probably sold it 100 times already. You ready for that word I was going to give you? I'm going to give the word. I'm ready now. If you're ready, say, "I'm ready." Jim Newton, you didn't say a word. I saw you. I'm watching you, son. You're the one I said I'll give his word to. Here it is. Don't ever forget it. The reserve has been lifted. Oh, my. So I told my brother, he's bought this T model. I said, "You're the only one in our family besides Daddy's ever owned T model." I said, "Doug, when are you going to have another social?" He's always having the family get together at his house. I said, "Let's have one real soon. Won't you serve T-bone steaks?" And Chopper said, "Yeah, how about some iced tea? Then we'll spend the night and get up in the morning and go golfing and get a tea time." Oh, Lord. We have more fun.
Oh, my goodness. That was...
I'd forgotten a bunch of
You
that.
you had to have been there. I was there. I remember when Uncle Douglas is sitting there. Dad and him were sitting by each other, and me and Dusty, his son, were sitting by each other, and Dennis, we was all three over here. And I remember when Uncle Douglas raised his hand up, and when he raised his hand up, and then when they said the reserve has been lifted.
That had to have been sinking.
You got to understand, we all have similar ways of talking. And when today when I was playing this clip back, Kristen heard it. She said, "I can just hear him saying that." Uncle Doug would be going, "What? I just bought a I bought a Volkswagen." But oh goodness. So laughter does good like a medicine.
Yeah, it does.
My camera guy here. Roger, you never heard that before? Have you ever heard that story before? The model. Oh, I'm telling you, if you've never had, I didn't know a Model T had such danger to it, and we're concerned about seat belts today.
That one could have thrown you through the window.
That one would have done something to us there. Which mic are you on there? Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to have all of y'all up here. So tell me, Nicole, what are you excited about the most about going back to college besides, what we talk about? But You get a shot over now. Hold on a second. Director in the back. Usually I'm down there like snapping my fingers and so just get there you go. Make it happen. Make movies. There you go. All right, go.
One thing I'm super excited to start doing again is ranch worship, just because I was given the opportunity to help lead in that. Just randomly, I got to Tulsa and the guy in charge of it was like, "Here you go," and I was like, "A leadership opportunity! Oh my goodness!" So yeah, ranch worship, just get to lead worship and just lead others to Christ.
What is ranch worship?
Ranch worship. So there's this guy, we call him Poppy. His name is Jake Jones. Everybody knows him as Poppy.
Kind of sounds shady, but go ahead.
Okay. Well,
to a farm where you
has
don't know one,
he has
and
a
we're going
huge
to meet
farm.
a man named Poppy.
He's white, ironically. No, I'm just kidding. But he has a farm, and he opens up his home once a month for a bunch of ORU students to come, and then a few of us to come lead worship, and we just do some spontaneous songs, and of course we organize some songs as well. But the Spirit just moves, and he just opens up his home, and he feeds everybody there free. He provides food, and he's like, "Here's an opportunity for you to encounter Jesus."
That's awesome.
Which is amazing.
That is, and so you were there as a freshman, and they allowed you to get involved as a freshman.
Yep.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
That is pretty cool. Sydney, what are you most looking forward to? You have no idea, do you?
I'm excited for a lot of things. If you know me, you know I am a big coffee fanatic. And so I'm excited for the little coffee shops, when coffee dates with my friends, because they're all like, "Once you get here, we're going to go on coffee trips." I was like, "Girl, you don't have to ask me twice." And I'm also excited for like visiting new churches and prayer sets, which is like,
Yes.
is it like every day of the week?
Oh, it's every day from
Like to like midnight or something?
from 4 to midnight.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got around that. I mean, we're sending you to Oral Roberts University, paying $1,000, and the number one thing is I'm just looking forward to all the
Coffee.
shots and all the
Well,
things.
do you want
Finally,
me
we
to
got
get
around
good
to
grades?
Jesus.
Do you want me to be focused and awake in class?
She needs the caffeine.
I'm gonna need to
That would
get,
be
and then
good.
Red Bull, of course. But I've been talking to some of my friends, and as you all know, like the world just got shut down. March 12th was my last day of school in person.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to do in person like schoolwork, because like it online is so awful, man.
0 out of 10 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't
excited
very good.
to like have professors that I can like have a one-on-one connection with, and I'm excited for the field I'm going into because I get to focus mainly on that. So I'm very excited.
Well, that will be fun. Zoe, are you going to college?
No.
No college for Zoe. So, but you're going into what grade this
ways.
year?
6th grade.
Six. You sure?
Yes.
Now, you go to a small school, right? It's like the little bitty little kids.
No.
Where are you going this year?
Mustang Mountain.
Mustang Mountain.
She's super excited about that.
Wow. My goodness. You know,
She said, even if I do have to wear a mask.
we got them saying Red Bull will give you wings, Sydney.
That is right.
She has her
Mental
favorite.
wings.
Oh my goodness. Well, I tell you
Comment
what.
your favorite Red Bull.
Why don't we take that? I've got a call coming in here.
Should you really
Hello?
answer that?
You interrupt this
I got
broadcast.
you want me turned up? Okay, folks. This is the
Oh
boss
my
man
goodness.
calling in
Because I have
right
to
now.
turn him up.
I need to be turned up. Hold on, nobody talk. I'm watching my signal. I'm not hot enough there. All right, I tell you what. Why don't you say something to some folks here? I'll put you on speaker.
That was only for us to hear.
Bye.
You know, as a parent, I actually have some things to look forward to. Yeah, I'm going to miss Caitlin and Sydney being home.
Your coffee date
Yes.
and your makeup ready person.
Yes.
Getting ready person.
They help me with my makeup sometimes when I get, I don't know, frustrated. And my hair. But I mostly do it myself. Thank you very much.
So your children
But
fix your
I
hair?
meant getting
Sometimes,
ready
yes.
with you because we get
Oh,
ready
yes.
together sometimes.
I love
The
getting
kids
ready with
become
my
her
girls.
assistants.
That's what I was meaning.
We share makeup, we share clothes. But one thing I am looking forward to is being back on a schedule. I mean that.
See, that's what I miss
oh
right
my
there.
gosh! Sometimes it's
I miss
just
the schedule.
The
it
9 to
makes you
5,
want to
go,
pull
go,
your
go.
hair out sometimes when you just everything's just
Yes,
thrown up in the
your
air, like you
schedule does.
throw a wad of paper up in the air, and then you're
Yes.
just like, what will be, will be. So a schedule is very nice.
I like having a schedule. You like having a schedule out there, cameraman? He likes to know.
Yeah.
I'm
His schedule is
very-
like the other guy, though, Ken back there.
I'm very spontaneous.
You're spontaneous. Their schedule.
I like
is-
that at times, but
I think Roger and Kenneth's
Eventually.
schedule, Kenneth Morris is Roger watching right now. Their schedule is pretty much free until it's deer season,
yep.
and then after that, you can just forget it. Oh, his schedule's right there on his finger. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Well, what I'm looking forward to? Y'all going back
What?
to school?
Yeah.
Is y'all go to school? And I got Mama all day long.
That's right. We have some quiet time.
I am.
Still
good.
have
There.
4 dogs.
Well, yes, we still have 4 dogs. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take, let's see, we're right, where are we at? We're on this camera. All right, now, over here. Now, camera 1, I want you to get a shot of those 2 girls on the end down there, the ones that are about to go back to college. Well, actually, come back here. Come back here, guys. No, back here, there. Now you okay, guys, we're training here, okay? We got a young trainer in the training in the back. We make the moves when we're not on camera, okay? There we go. Get a shot of those 2 down there with camera 1 for me, please. Very much. Zoom in there, close up to them. Now, what I want you 2 to do is I want you 2 to invite them to church this Sunday.
They haven't switched yet.
Give them all the info.
There they went.
Well, hello.
This is Sydney.
This is Nicole.
Hi.
And we're here. What camera are we looking at? This one or this one?
Center.
Okay, well, we're here to invite you to church on Sunday. It's our last Sunday here, so
It
if you want to
sure
see
is.
us, this is your last chance.
Starts at 10:30.
Guilt trip 'em.
10:30. Yes, we'll guilt trip you this time and this time only. But you should really come. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great word, great
Oh,
worship.
definitely.
Us too lead worship, so you should definitely come and see us before we leave. 'cause
Come
we'd
encounter
love
Jesus
to
with
see you.
us.
Yes.
Oh, come encounter Jesus.
Jesus.
That's good.
Oh, I
That's
like
good.
that. We might have to get a
Put that in
t-shirt
the
with
chat,
that
huh?
made up.
Put that in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Come
right.
encounter
Let us
Jesus.
know if you're coming.
Let us know if you're coming in the comments.
Yes.
And you better keep your word.
And if you're out of state, make sure you
Book a
drive a
flight.
high,
Yeah,
high gas mileage
you
car.
better be back.
All right.
We love you guys.
Sunday morning, what time?
10:30.
Address?
10:30.
10219 Highway 107.
No! 10225.
Don't come to our house.
Let's try the address thing
Not the
again.
house. Not the house.
1025
Highway 107.
Highway 107,
Deuces.
Sherwood, Arkansas. Just search Rock City Harvest Church and you'll find it.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I just got a text.
From who?
A little advertisement here. If I've got a little inside information.
Oh, you do.
I do. I believe that Sunday the 9th, after you're gone,
Oh, yes.
they waited till you left. I don't know what the problem
I
is
don't know
there.
what
I guess
that
they don't
is
like you.
either.
But you're gone, and I think Dennis and Bobby will be here that next
feel
Sunday.
quiet.
I'm telling you, the Sundays in August are going to be absolutely lit on fire. No telling what we're going to be doing on August the 16th and then the 23rd. Who knows? But I know Rock City Harvest Church is the place you want to be.
Amen.
So, all right. Now, years ago, we're about to close and wrap this thing up. Years ago, I was looking today. I think, as a matter of fact, I am certain, this was 20 years ago. Back when Jawlines were in with me and my sister.
Okay.
You let
I'm sorry,
that
Bobby.
go.
Bobby Joe actually has. She's been working out and getting all in shape. Me,
And
I'm
who
just-
hasn't?
Billy.
She's really not holding back today. Like today is her night. I think it was the
Dang.
Starbucks, right? It was the
Pop-off.
Starbucks.
She
All
tried
right.
a new coffee today. Maybe it gave her some new energy.
I don't know what she got, but she's on
She
me
put
today.
sugar-free vanilla in there. so
Oh.
Yes.
I'm not sugared up.
You're not sugared
No.
up. Well, we're going to have to fix that.
So
Hey.
we love a good marimba. Like it's
yeah.
sorry,
You know what?
marimba.
We're getting a call.
Ready?
Decline it.
Okay, my goodness.
Who
People,
is that?
Huh?
Who was that?
What is that?
You want to know who it was?
Sure.
It was Grandma. It was Grandma's. This computer system here is just really unique. And
Was
so,
it the
No, technology's
laptop
great.
connected to
I
the
don't know what it
speakers?
was, but 20 years ago,
I was not
One score ago. How about that Abraham Lincoln reference
you
there?
go.
First score in 7 years. 20 years ago, we did a live concert over next door, and the album is entitled. See, I did the voiceovers. You know, you could say the album called "See." He Saw It All. The album called One Rose. You can't do that because this one.
Oh,
is
are you
called
talking about Called?
Called.
It's
called.
longer than 20 years ago because Caitlin listened to that on repeat over and over and over because it's the only thing that would stop her from crying.
Okay, it was. I think you're right. It was in 1999. It was
Had to have
1999.
been. Had to
well,
have been.
here's a song. We're gonna go off with this tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Bring it right back here to this center camera. I will tell everybody. Oh no, don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. Bring it out. Let everybody see. My goodness, I'm having to direct this thing up here. All right, here's what we're gonna do, young man. When I tell you to and I point at you, not until. When I point back there, that's when you bring it over. So here we go. Make sure it's starting. There it is. This is from the album called House of Gold. We'll see you Sunday morning at 10:30. Y'all wave just like Hee Haw. All right, let's go watch this song.
I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul. Some people steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it can buy. But don't they know the judgment day that gold and silver will melt away? Rather be woman, I'm confused in a deep dark grave. It's hard enough up here without your help, and to know that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul. See what you did. What good is gold? Just go sit down. And silver too. They mine well. If your heart